This video is on ionic bonding. So ionic bonds occur when we get attractions between plus and minus ions, and that happens between elements that have a large difference in their electronegativity. For example, if we have sodium and chlorine. So ionic compounds consist of a giant ionic lattice where each plus ion is surrounded by minus ions and vice versa. And notice that we have distinct ions and the arrangement is such that they're symmetrical. And we get strong forces of attraction between oppositely charged ions, which leads to ionic compounds having high melting and boiling points. In a 100% ionic compound, all of the ions are perfectly spherical. So those are the key points to remember. Some general points: all ionic compounds are solid at room temperature, most ionic compounds dissolve in water, and most do not dissolve in organic solvents. So not all ionic compounds you come across are going to have perfectly spherical ions, and these are ionic compounds with what we call covalent character. So this is where the plus and minus ions are not perfectly spherical, and the shape of the minus ions is distorted, or in other words polarized, which means that some of the charge cloud drifts towards the plus ion. So if you imagine that the negative charge is on the outer surface of the ion, and when it drifts towards the plus ion you get a slight bulge, so it's like a distorted sphere. So we say that the plus ion polarizes the minus ion, which means that it's just drawing some of the negative charge towards itself. So the bigger the ion, the harder it is for the nucleus. The bigger the minus ion, the harder it is for the nucleus to keep the perfect spherical shape. And so the plus ions can polarize it more easily and cause the bulge. And the higher the charge on the plus ion, the bigger the bulge on the minus ion.